with the developments that we have found so far as the situation in UP Sambhal is concerned, that remains generally tense following the clashes over the court-ordered survey of the Shahi Jama Masjid. Security that has been beefed up after massive crowd clash with the police pelting stones, snatching weapons and indulging allegedly in arson, as fire was also opposed. When it comes to the court-ordered survey of the masjid, in response, the police had to fire tear gas shells and use non-lethal pellet guns and resort to lathi charge. 4 men, according to reports, as part of the protesters, lost their lives in this violence. Now, there has been developments that have now come to light owing days after this violence that was reported in Sambhal.
जनपद संभल में संडे को जो इंसिडेंट हुआ था, उसके बाद में पुलिस द्वारा एहतियातन तौर पर इंटरनेट है वो शट डाउन करने के लिए रिक्वेस्ट किया था। वो अभी भी कंटिन्यू है, लेकिन उसके अलावा बाकी जितने प्रकार की नॉर्मलसी है वो वापस आ चुकी है। आज स्कूलें भी खुली थी। पुलिस द्वारा जो लोग उस दिन के इंसिडेंट में जो सम्मिलित थे, उन सबके सीसीटीवी हैं वो प्रोसेस कर लिए गए हैं। 100 से ज़्यादा लोग हैं, उनको आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया गया है। उनके चेहरे हैं, उनको जल्द ही जो है पुलिस द्वारा जो नीचे स्तर पे उनके साथ शेयर किया जाएगा और उनकी धरपकड़ की जाएगी। लास्ट 24 आवर्स में हमने कुल 27 लोगों को जेल भेजा है, उनमें से 25 पुरुष और 2 महिलाएं हैं।
Now, days after the clashes that were reported during this court-ordered survey of the Shahi Jama Masjid in Sambhal, now, as we heard from the police's side, CCTV footages that are being scrutinized to identify individuals who indulged in arson, and there are fresh images that have now come across from the very day of violence, where you can see masked men, rioters who are seen approaching the police with a pistol in hand and firing along with other rioters as well. So what the police have been saying, that this seems to be a concerted effort. Pradeep Datta, who's been reporting from Sambhal. And in the meantime, as we talk about when it comes to the developments, Adib also joining us live right now. But Pradeep, the following question, which is important to know exactly who indulged in violence, especially when it comes to firing that has been reported, where multiple policemen also received injuries.
See, Amita, from day one, the police has maintained that they had only used non-lethal weapon, which you rightly said. They fired tear gas shells, they used pellet gun because they wanted to disperse mob, because there were about 700 to 800 people. They were carrying stones in their hand. They started pelting stones. And within the mob, they said somebody fired upon even the police also, and 4 people lost their lives. And they were trying to identify. Now you can see this is a CCTV grab. This is a picture. One man is seen holding a country-made weapon. He's firing towards police. Now through this picture, they are trying to identify this person. As already more than 100 people have been identified, because police has got drone footage, they've got the CCTV camera footage, more than 9 to 10 CCTV camera footage they've got in their hand. And after scrutinizing and scanning that CCTV camera footage, they have identified 100 people. So it clearly indicates that this was a pre-planned attack. This was not a spontaneous protest that all of a sudden this thing happened, because no coincidence that all of a sudden the people converged at one particular point, because it was Sunday. It was not either the prayers time, no namaz time, neither anyone was going towards the office, neither they were opening the shop there. So all of a sudden they gathered there. They had been they mobilized themselves, they came over to that place, they started pelting stones, then they opened fire also. One of the cop also got injured. I spoke to one of the police officer also. He said that the people who are saying that the police had opened fire, they should also realize one thing, that we will not fire at our own leg, because somebody had been firing from within the mob. So we are trying to identify. So it's a matter of investigation. Magisterial inquiry is going on. Within 7 days the report is to be submitted. But unfortunate thing is that the politics is going on. The police officer I interacted with, he said it's really very painful that instead of talking about the Pelter army, instead of talking about police karmi, they are talking about the Pelter army. They are showing their sympathy towards the Pelter gang that had been pelting stones on them, who were trying to destabilize the situation, but not speaking for the men in khaki who were standing there like a rock, who took the bullets on their body, who even took the stones on their body. Nobody had been speaking for them, but they are trying to play to the gallery for the vested political interest. And they are saying it is because of that vested political interest that the situation has come to
Well,
this
we talk
place,
about the politics at hand there, Pradeep, but in the
Right
meantime,
now,
it is also important to note that when it comes to these footages, and a quick description of these footages, which is important, because because all of these images and the footages that Times Now has accessed, nobody else has. And it is important to note when it comes to the firing charge that has been leveled, because 4 individuals who lost their lives, police also receiving wounds there. And what is being said that there have been recovery of empty cartridges that has also been done by the police there. So these exclusive images, does it straight away pinpoint to the theory what the opposition has been trying to project? Exactly, does it now fall flat? As you can see, there were several men in a concerted attempt to conceal their identity. They had their faces hidden, and you can see desi pistols or desi katta that can be used in those images by these individuals, by these writers. अनुराग भदौरिया जी हमारे साथ फोन लाइन पर जुड़ रहे हैं। अनुराग भदौरिया जी, समाजवादी पार्टी ये कह रही थी कि फायरिंग हुई पुलिस की तरफ से हुई, लेकिन यहाँ जो तस्वीरें सर सामने आ रही है सीसीटीवी फुटेजेस की तरफ से, जो लोग इन्वॉल्व थे, जहां पर अगर जो वहां की जो व्यवस्था है उसको खराब करने की जो कोशिश कर रहे थे, उनके हाथों में बंदूक है।
अगर ये पलट के सवाल पूछा जाए कि वो बंदूक वाले लोग, पत्थर वाले लोग इतनी जल्दी वहां इकट्ठे कैसे हो गए? क्या पुलिस प्रशासन का इंटेलिजेंस डिपार्टमेंट काम नहीं करता है? क्या उसका जो आईवी डिपार्टमेंट है, खुफिया विभाग है, क्या कर रहा था? आपने जब सर्वे करने जा रहे थे तो आपने इलाके को सैनिटाइज क्यों नहीं किया? अगर आप वहां बैरिकेटिंग क्यों नहीं लगाई? सर्वे बहुत सेंसिटिव होता है। जब आपको पता है इतना सेंसिटिव है और 19 तारीख को आपने किया था तो आपको आशंका थी कि यहाँ भीड़ होगी, तो आपने क्या काम किया उसके लिए? ये जिम्मेदारी तो होती है ना सरकार की, या पुलिस प्रशासन की जिम्मेदारी होती है कि पूरे इलाके को सैनिटाइज किया जाए, उसके बाद आप सर्वे कराते हैं। तो ये जिम्मेदारी को, ऐसा तो है नहीं क्या लोग पैदा हो गए वहां पे। फिर जैसे एसपी से कह रहे थे कि 10-12 किलोमीटर की एरिया के रेंज के लोग आए, वो कैसे आ गए? आपने इसकी मतलब बैरिकेटिंग नहीं की, सैनिटाइज नहीं किया, आपने सीरियस नहीं लिया, तो अपनी जिम्मेदारी से कैसे भाग सकती है?
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि पुलिस अपनी जिम्मेदारी से भाग रही है, क्योंकि पुलिस भी यहाँ पर जो हमलावर थे उनके ऊपर भी निशाना उन पे साधा गया था, उनके ऊपर भी पत्थर फेंके गए थे, काफी पुलिसकर्मी भी जख्मी हुए, उनके ऊपर कोई बोलता हुआ कोई नजर नहीं आ रहा।
सभी बोलते हुए नजर आ रहे हैं। मैं तो कह रहा हूँ 4 बच्चों की जिनकी मौत हुई है, पुलिस वाले जो घायल हुए हैं, ये सभी इस पे चिंता व्यक्त कर रहे हैं। लेकिन सरकार की क्या जिम्मेदारी है? पुलिस प्रशासन क्या जिम्मेदारी है? कमाल है, अभी ये घटना अगर अखिलेश यादव जी की सरकार में हुई होती और अखिलेश यादव जी चीफ मिनिस्टर होते तो अभी आप इस्तीफा मांग रहे होते चिल्ला चिल्ला के टाइम्स नाउ पे। यहाँ आप विपक्ष से सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। आपका मैं दिखाऊं पिछले का, जब हमारी सरकार
सवाल तो सर अखिलेश यादव खुद उठाते हुए नजर आए थे ना। पहले सर्वे पे सवाल उठाया, प्रशासन पर सवाल उठाया, वहां के लोगों पर सवाल उठाया। अब ये तो कोर्ट की तरफ से तो सर्वे था, ऑर्डर किया गया था ना। अनुराग जी, आपका काउंटर करने के लिए मैं नहीं, अनिला जी जुड़ रही है अभी फिलहाल बीजेपी की तरफ से, उनसे भी मैं एक क्विक क्वेश्चन पूछ लेती हूँ। अनिला जी, देयर आर मोर विजुअल्स दैट हैव नाउ कम अक्रॉस, दीज आर सीसीटीवी इमेजेस दैट एक्चुअली शोज ऑन कैमरा दैट द राइटर्स इन पोजेशन ऑफ अ गन, देसी guns were used for firing.
My reverend to all, and this is what we are saying, this is what police administration is saying, this is what Yogi government is saying, that these writers, they had local weapon with them, they were armed with stones, weapons, knives, swords, all sort of things by which they can attack and kill people, attack police administration. And the workers of the Samajwadi Party from MP side and MLA side, they were also there. They started attacking each other as well. So whole ruckus was there. They wanted to create a huge big riot in Sambhal, because we know demographically Sambhal is very, very sensitive. Because it was such a small issue, just a survey had to be done by the orders of the court, and rest was on the court itself. It was not political centric at all. But Samajwadi Party made it political centric because of the defeat which they saw, especially like if I talk about Kundarki, it is heavily demographically dominated by one religious community for whom Akhilesh Yadav claims that this is my vote bank. So he's totally rattled. So he thought that how to get back to Yogi government.
तो अनुराग जी, आप क्या कहेंगे? क्योंकि आग तो लगेगी, अब इस घटना को जस्टिफाई तो किया नहीं जा सकता। वहां की पुलिस और प्रशासन का ये कहना है कि एक षड्यंत्र के तहत, एक कंस्पिरेसी के तहत ये हमला किया गया था। All right, trying to get in more reactions coming in from the Samajwadi Party itself. But Anila ji, that's the point there. On part of the questions that have been raised on both by the Congress and the Samajwadi Party, where they have been also deciding to send their delegation across to Sambhal. Right now, we've been speaking to the people of Sambhal. They believe in bhaichara and brotherhood, saying that this has never been seen before.
They know. The writers, especially if I talk about it, the families of the writers, they know it very well. Now Yogi government, now Yogi's police administration, they are going to treat well all the writers. They won't be spared. So they have started talking about Bhaichara. What crap? Bhaichara, Ganga Jamni Tehzeeb, and thousands of writers, they were there.
Right.
And
no, mainly I'm talking about the people there of Sambhal, the locals there. They have been saying that they have always believed in brotherhood and bhaichara, and they will continue to propagate that. Thank you very much, Anila ji, for joining us here on the broadcast. IP Singh ji भी हमारे साथ जुड़ गए फोन लाइन पर। IP Singh जी, बड़े सवाल उठाए जा रहे थे इस हिंसा को लेकर, किसने आखिरकार आग लगाई, कौन भड़का रहा था, और तस्वीरें आप जो नई CCTV के सामने आई है वहां पे तो दिखाई दे रहा है कि जो लोग हिंसा में भागी थे उन्हीं के हाथों में देसी कट्टा या देसी गन का इस्तेमाल किया जा रहा था।
ये खूनी सरकार है और खूनी सरकार की खूनी पुलिस ने निर्मम 5 युवाओं की हत्या की है। इसमें दोष साबित हो चुका है। गुमराह करने का काम योगी सरकार कर रही है और ये माहौल 1992 6 दिसंबर 1992 का बनाने का प्रयास हो रहा है। ये गुजरात जो दंगा था उसके आधार पर प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने अपनी छवि बनाई और वहां से उभरकर देश के फलक पर आए। उसी तरह योगी आदित्यनाथ जी को लगता है कि उत्तर प्रदेश को दंगों में झोंककर अपनी इमेज बनाई जा सकती है। इसलिए
माहौल कौन खराब करने की कोशिश कर रहा है?
माहौल आप बताइए,
क्योंकि आप पुलिस के बारे में तो कोई बात करता हुआ नजर नहीं आ रहा है। पुलिस के ऊपर भी तो हमला हुआ है।
सुनिए, हाथ पर सरसों नहीं उगाई जाती है। आप बताइए, निचली अदालत में मामला जाता है, जो विपक्षी पक्ष होता है उसको जरा भी सुनवाई का अवसर नहीं दिया जाता है। उस मस्जिद का आनंद फानन में सर्वे शुरू कर दिया जाता है। वहाँ जय श्री राम
आनंद फानन में कैसे? IP सिंह जी, ये तो कोर्ट की तरफ से ऑर्डर किया गया था सर्वे।
अरे भाई,
ये तो जानकारी थी सभी को।
कोर्ट क्या है, इससे पहले चीफ जस्टिस क्या थे, देश की अदालतों में जो निचली 18,000 अदालतें उनका क्या रवैया है, ये पूरा देश जानता है। लोकतंत्र।
अब आप कोर्ट और जुडिशरी पर ये सवाल उठाएंगे सर, तो फिर किस तरह से आगे की कार्रवाई की जाएगी?
मैं नहीं, आम जनता उठा रही है। इस न्यायिक व्यवस्था से सबका विश्वास उठ चुका है। जो सरकार है उससे विश्वास उठ चुका है।
लेकिन वापस कोर्ट ही जाना पड़ेगा अगर ये कार्रवाई आगे बढ़ती है और इन्वेस्टिगेशन के तहत अब बताया जा रहा है कि रिपोर्ट्स भी सबमिट की जाएंगी। उसके तहत जो कार्रवाई और जो न्याय मिलेगा वो न्यायालय से ही मिलेगा आगे। धन्यवाद आपका IP सिंह जी हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। Adeeb, let's get in a word from you as well. Of course, when it comes to these CCTV footages, that seems to be damning enough to put out exactly when it comes to what the police has been saying, that this is all part of a larger conspiracy. Adeeb, connected? Are you able to hear me? I think we'll just reconnect that line with Adeeb as we talk about when it comes to the current situation and even when it comes to the Vipaksh. As we heard reactions coming in from the Samajwadi Party right now because they have been raising questions on the very same lines. As Akhilesh Yadav was also talking, we have seen the leaders from the Congress Party also seeking a direct intervention from the Supreme Court itself. To intervene as far as this current matter in Sambhal is concerned. Let's play out some more reactions that have been coming in over the Rajnitikaran or the politicization of the violence in Sambhal is happening.
कितने लोग सस्पेंड हुए? इतना बड़ा दंगा हो गया, अब तक कितने लोग सस्पेंड हुए? कितने लोगों को? 5 लोगों की मौत हो गई। जिम्मेदार कौन है? लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की जिम्मेदारी किसकी है? आप गिरफ्तारी कर ली, ये कर ली, इससे क्या मतलब है? आप इधर उधर की बात कर रहे हो। इधर उधर की बात से कोई फायदा नहीं है। मुख्यमंत्री जी से मेरा निवेदन है, मुख्यमंत्री जी चूंकि बड़े दृढ़ निश्चयी हैं और जिन्होंने कहा है कि सख्ती के साथ निपटेंगे, तो सख्ती के साथ निपटना चाहिए ना। मुआवजा तो छोड़िए, न्याय मिल जाए बस।
राहुल गांधी की जो खबर आई कि वो संभल जा सकते हैं, उससे हड़कंप मच गई है। सारे बॉर्डर्स जो संभल के हैं उनको सील कर दिया गया है, बाहरी लोग को जाने से रोक रहे हैं।
प्रतीक्षा कीजिए क्या होता है। निश्चित रूप से कांग्रेस पार्टी पीड़ितों के साथ खड़ी।
Are the political reactions that have been coming in, but it seems that the CCTV footages and the images that have now been identified of these said rioters seems to be damning enough, as what the police has been saying that this is all part of a larger conspiracy.
Well, definitely, Amita, see, the Sambhal police from the day one, they were saying that they only used non-lethal weapons to disperse the mob, and they never used their service weapons at the unruly mob that were charging at the police team. In fact, the police were saying that the gunshots which the victims have received, the four people, those who have been killed, were of that country-made weapon. In fact, the police also said that they recovered the shells, the bullet shells of the country-made pistols, and now the new CCTV images that have surfaced from Sambhal clearly shows that a man whose face is covered is holding a country-made pistol in his hand. He is training at someone. So this clearly shows that the entire narrative that was being built up by the opposition parties, that the police team opened fire at the unruly mob, can be seen in this particular picture, that there were miscreants in that unruly mob who were holding the country-made pistols, and they fired from that country-made pistols. In fact, the Uttar Pradesh police and the Sambhal police, they used the anti-tear gas, they used the rubber bullets to disperse the unruly mob, but the entire the opposition party, they had been claiming from day one that it was the Uttar Pradesh police who used their guns to shoot the innocent people.
That threw on part of the police, as well as they have been scrutinizing and identifying when it comes to the people who were involved in arson and violence on the day when clashes broke out in Sambhal. For the moment, thank you very much, Adib and Pradeep, for joining us here on the broadcast.